Hello,
Hello, Louise. How are you?
how are you? Good.
I'm very good. Thank you very much. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, I'm very excited that you're with us for the showcase. So thank you very much for your participation. It's very,
Nice.
very exciting.
Thank you for everything, for all this event and
Well,
showing the artists.
well, I think it's important, in our community, when there is so much going on in the world and we're home stuck and we cannot show our art to people. I think it's very important that we create some platforms like that in order to let you shine, guys. So,
Right, thank you.
so you're where are you from originally?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Nice,
Yes,
nice.
my family is Japanese, but I'm the second generation in Brazil,
Okay,
and
cool.
now I'm living here in Porto
Since when do you live here in Porto?
since 2017.
2017. Okay, so about the same time as I arrived here. Do you like it here?
Yes, I like the weather and
Yeah.
the the vibe here, the artistic vibe. It's very nice.
Yeah,
I like.
I've been very impressed actually to see how many artists were there. I never thought that there would be so many artists, and of course, in so many towns there is artists a bit everywhere, but they're well hidden. So it's cool to meet you all and see how much talent
Yes.
we have here in Porto. So how did it all started? This art for you? How did it start? Did you decide when you were young to do that, or was it something that you always have been doing?
Yes, like drawing is something that I always have been doing since I was like 3 years old. My mom said that I used to draw like very much,
Yeah.
and but like professionally, I think it was something around 8 years ago that I
Okay.
started to be focused on that,
Yeah.
and since then I'm trying to live on that.
Yeah, 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 and I mean, I'm looking now at your Instagram and I saw all the videos that people are gonna see while we're talking. It's absolutely incredible what you do. I'm so amazed about this turtle piece that you made lately. It's so detailed. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I read as well that you were as well a graphic designer and a teacher in Porto. So do you work with both fields, or are you just specialized on something special?
Yeah, I'm used to work with both, like the last 10 years. Now I'm trying to focus more on art, and that's why I started to give lessons
Yeah,
to to share this knowledge also and to make it sustainable.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's it. I'm still working with graphic design, but it's not my focus anymore. But it's
Yeah.
something that I like to do as
Which
well.
which graphic design is also very fun actually.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And it's a nice field to work here in Porto.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, for example, when you do such a piece like a turtle that you made lately, how much time does it take you to do such a thing?
It's not very long time. I'm kind of used to do it. I take normally something like 8 hours to do
Wow.
that.
I wish I
Yeah.
could say that. If I wanted to reproduce this, would probably take me about 5 years. So I might have to go and follow your classes as well.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
So on your Instagram, I saw some photos of different workshops. Is that your teaching part that you do? You organize sort of workshop, or are you actually teaching in a school somewhere?
I'm not teaching in a school. I just started independently.
Yeah.
It's just my way of doing things. I like to do in this way.
Which in a way is good because it gives you all the freedom you want.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
I always worked as a freelance designer as well, so I just like to do things by myself.
Yeah, that's a lot of artists are like this. They like their independency and feeling
Yeah.
like that they're free to do whatever they want whenever they want. And I think that's what we like the most as artists, indeed. And yeah, so you sent me as well other piece. I have no idea how you say that in English. It's the it's like the very long fish, very flat one.
Yeah, the stingray.
Yeah, exactly. How do you say that?
Stingray.
All right, well, that's my word for today, so at least I've learned something. This takes you as well about the same time than the turtle?
Yes, around the same time.
Wow, you're very
Yeah.
a fast worker then.
I like to be very focused when I'm starting.
Yeah.
Sometimes I take a long time to start something,
Yeah.
but when I start, I like to be very focused on
Yeah.
this, on that.
And are you working in on different days? So you gather 8 hours. You say 8 hours, and then it's 8 hours in total, or are you starting, for example, at 9 in the morning and you finish at 5 in the afternoon?
For this turtle, for example, I took 4 hours in one day and 4 hours in another. Like
Okay.
8 years, it's in the same day. It's a bit too much.
Yeah.
But as I told you, I like to start and to continue. So
Yeah.
it won't take me a week to do this
Uh-huh.
8 hours.
And when do you where do you paint? Do you paint only at home, or are you also going to the park sometimes and bring your material and start working in a park, or how do you do that?
I usually have some of my inspirations outside, like going to the sea life
Yeah.
aquarium.
Yeah.
or traveling. But after I have this idea, I brought into my home or into the studio,
Yeah.
the university studio,
Uh-huh.
and that's it.
Yeah. That's really cool. So you said your inspiration is from basically anything that comes to you, or are you specialized in a field? I see you draw also beautiful flowers. I'm looking on that way because I'm looking on your Instagram at the same time, which I already saw, obviously. But I see there is a lot of things related to the sea, and there is also a lot of natural elements such as plants, flowers, and stuff like this. Is it something you would say that inspires you more than something else, or?
Yes, I think so. The nature is something that brings me calm, serenity. So it's something that I like. And recently I'm working with these migrant animals because I like to develop series, autobiographical series.
Mm-hmm.
So as a person from an immigrant family and now kind of immigrating to Portugal,
Yeah.
I'm feeling comfortable to work with this team.
Yeah.
I'm feeling engaged to that.
Yeah.
So I kind of mix these two things, nature and migration team with the migration animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and flowers and this kind of pattern is just something that I do to relax and to I don't know, for joy.
Yeah, definitely. Is it? And I see also you draw some characters as well. Some of them, which is very interesting because you have had an exposition. I think I see a 6 photo on your Instagram, and it looks like a gallery with some different characters on that. Can you explain me a bit more about that?
Different characters. It's like the 5 drawings of
Yes, that's
me.
correct. Oh, it's you.
It's me diving. Yes.
So
in the water.
So there again, we go back to what we were saying earlier. This is you're swimming, you're diving, and it connects you again to the water. Is water something very important for you?
Yes, it is. It's something. I used to swim when I was a kid and teenager, like almost professionally.
Okay,
so
cool.
It's something that I like very much. And the sea also, I think I have a connection with the sea.
Yeah.
And yeah, these drawings were also like autobiographical. It's a phase that I was having insomnia, so it's called Study About Insomnia.
Uh-huh.
And it's also with water and the relief you feel when you finally can sleep. So it's kind of you dreaming that you're floating together.
Oh, that's really, really interesting. That's really cool. So all your drawings are only made with watercolor. Is this your specialty, or do you also work with other materials such as oil painting or acrylic or something like this?
Yeah, this first series of Insomnia, it was made of pencil. So it's
okay. Wow. When you see at your Instagram, and I encourage all the people watching the showcase to go to her Instagram, and of course the link will be in the description of the video and also on the website. But you should see it's huge. How do you do that? So is it something that you draw on such a big piece of paper, or is it something that has been printed after all that big?
No, I did it at this size. At this size of paper.
Sorry, it leaves me speechless.
It took me more time.
Yeah.
Like kind of a month for each drawing.
1 month for each drawing.
Yes.
Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. I love how you mix the color. I love how you work with the texture of the watercolor, because watercolor is, I mean, for people that doesn't know, it's really hard to master, because it's the color can be very pale as well, so you have to go over and over again. From my experience, I mean, I've done graphic design studies as well, and so basically we also go through art history and the different techniques that we can use. Especially because in my time, not that I'm very old, but we would do still all the publicity with real drawing. It was not like we would use Photoshop or Illustrator that much. So we had to learn. We had to learn all those techniques together, and it is so hard to master watercolor. I'm so impressed on how you managed to do this textures and everything. It's absolutely incredible. And do you get the chance here in Porto, because that's something I hear from most of the artists that I've been interviewing on the last days, that there is no space in Porto for this kind of art. It's not like we have a lot of galleries like in bigger cities where we can just walk in, ask them if we can expose or show our work. And do you have places in Porto like this where you get the chance to show your work in a gallery?
No, more about the university, because they open spaces for us. So I participate on exhibitions for the master course.
Yeah.
But I also felt difficult to find a space like a commercial gallery, and I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of space if you just want to show your work, but if you want to sell it and make it available commercially, it's more difficult.
It's more difficult.
Really, indeed,
yeah. And do you? I mean, I wish I could tell you where to go to find a gallery like this. I don't know any, and that's perhaps something that we can. Sorry for this little cut in the video. But I think it's something that I'm perhaps with this project that became out of nowhere, Artist of Porto.
Who knows?
Who knows? Because I'm so excited and I'm so impressed of all the talents that you guys have, that I believe that it would be such a good idea to gather all of us and try to make such an exposition. And I'm really crossing my fingers.
Awesome,
you
can count on me.
I'm really crossing my fingers that that this would be an option. And if that is, for sure I will let you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the people that are watching the showcase, of course you can contribute to this and buy her paintings. If I'm correct, you have a store on Etsy. Is that correct?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Is it working okay, Etsy, actually? Because I don't know that much about this service.
No, it's just started now. I used to sell some things to Brazil.
Yeah.
Now everything is stopped.
Obviously, yeah.
So I have some works also on Instagram that are also available. I just didn't upload it to the Etsy yet. So
Yeah.
if you're interested in something, you can contact me directly.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
So people, please go see her Etsy account, which will be of course linked in the description and on the website, and go follow her on Instagram because there is so much beautiful project. And you actually, I mean, I'm not a swimmer. I'm super scared of water. So last time I was in the water was probably in about year 2000, so almost 20 years ago. And for me to see this, in a way, connects me to an element that I'm not familiar with. And I think it's very, very interesting what you do, and I can only congratulate you for the great work you're doing, because we need people like you that show us a different world than we're used to. Not everyone gets the chance to go dive and to go swim and to be connected the way you are to water, and I think it's very interesting to see that. So thank you for doing this for the people like me that don't have the chance to go in the water that much, because it shows us the reality of what's underwater. That's really cool.
No, well, I never thought about it. Thank you for this feedback.
Well, it's very true, because I mean, it's sometimes some friends were like, I traveled a lot in the world, and sometimes people are like, come, we're go snorkeling, or come, we're go diving, and I'm like, no, I can't. So except going to sea life or to those big aquariums where it's absolutely amazing, but it's such a different connection, I believe, to the animals, and it's a different experience. So it's really cool. I'm super happy that you're on board. I'm super happy that I get the chance to showcase your work, and I do hope that it helps you in a way or another. So thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate, Louise, that you're with us. Thank you as well for recommending me other artists, because that helped as well to develop the project. And I think that in our community, especially in this time, it's good to be connected to each other and trust each other on a way of to help each other to go forward.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, we are always trying to help each other between artists as well. So it was a pleasure to promote your project.
Well, thank you very much, Louise. I'm looking forward to meet you very soon when this is all over.
Yeah.
And I send you a lot of kisses, and please stay safe at home, all right?
Okay, it was a pleasure to meet you.
You take care.
Hope to meet you.
Thank you, Louise. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.